Hey and welcome to Hive45, a discussion about the future impact of this week's world and tech news. I'm Tristan Grace.
I'm Nathan Waters.
And this is Hive45.
Yeah!
Episode 12 of the 18th of April.
2010? Is it the 18th or
18th.
Yes! Awesome.
Winner.
Cool.
That was pretty epic. This week has been freaking sweet. I've found so good stuff.
Really? I thought it was been slow.
It doesn't mean that's not. The stuff I ended up finding I think is pretty epic. Like the stories themselves aren't that big, but what they actually talk about is cool. Really freaking cool.
Nice.
I don't know, I'm pumped. I'm definitely pumped. I think there's a lot of cool things. But yeah, what about you? You thought it was slow?
Yeah, I thought it was slow. There's only one cool thing, but most of it's videos, because I didn't read the articles. But
You only looked at
there's
the
videos. Because I like videos.
So you're one of those people that have cut the cord for TV and stuff?
Pretty much.
Yeah. How could you? Okay, well, I'll get started.
Yeah, you go first.
This one is really, really cool. This is, I found on SingularityHub. I love SingularityHub. It's just awesome.
We could have stopped pimping them.
They have good stuff. I'm going to keep on pimping.
They do have good stuff.
Hey, bitches. SingularityHub.
Apparently
Wow,
dude,
I'm too white for this.
The dude behind it is an associate founder of the Singularity University.
That's so cool.
I forget your name at the moment, but he has a name. I'm sorry, the dude's cool.
Okay, first one.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look up his name now.
Damn straight. Okay, well, while I'm talking about it, this one talking about the 3D holograms in a box, and check out the videos. Like, we've always known about holograms for a while. Like, they've been there for quite a bit. That you always see all the different things about all the different crazy holograms and stuff. This one actually really got me thinking because it was just pretty much a glass box and glass plexiglass, and the demo they have now is just putting a Coke in the middle, and then they actually do like overlays of it, and they do like all this full-on 3D stuff, and it's really cool. Like, you can't really interact with it too much, but just the actual, I don't know, just the looking around and the actual like virtual hologram display of it, and the video clip has really cool music too. So check out the music, it's really
just
cool.
the music.
But,
music.
it's just gotten me thinking that that's definitely one of the things that's going to be coming up soon. Like, I mean, you look at like the new Xbox 360, like Natal, and like the Move, is it PlayStation 3 Move, I think, and then the Wii MotionPlus and all that. Like, that's all getting into the, it's getting towards there, and this is the preliminary stuff. The article was just about people arguing about like patents and stuff, and about how they were ripping each other off. I didn't follow that too much. I just thought it was cool, like cool videos about hologram stuff. But that's definitely something that hasn't been, like, everyone knows that's going to happen in the future, but it hasn't happened yet. So we need a platform for it, but really cool.
And again, like, the ultimate future thing is it just be floating in midair.
Yeah, you don't need anything around it, yeah.
It can't be done unless it's like nanoparticles like floating midair that you can't see.
Well, you could have projectors going through it. It'd just have to hit some. If you had all the stuff there, it'd just hit specific parts, maybe.
But all the shit you see lately is just like, oh, there's a box and it makes it look like it's a hologram, but it's not. It's stupid. It's
well, how is that actually useful in the real world? Like, it'd be good to build an actual platform there so you can allow developers and anyone to do whatever they want on it. But there's no application for it. It's like, oh sweet, I have this glass box of emotion. I can do whatever I want with it. But
unless you like, you know, you got again like town planning or like medical stuff, and you can rotate it around with your hands, sort of thing. That's true. Like on Firefly, we were just watching that again recently. Yeah. And he gets the brain of the girl. Yeah, and just twists it around.
Shit, I just watched it. I just introduced my parents to Family.
She has a name.
Firefly. Spirit. Oh fuck. Nerd Fred loss. Utter loss.
Who cares?
Yeah, okay. But no, check out this thing. Awesome video, and it's just, I don't know, this has always been like, you know, 10 years in the future. But just looking at it now, it's kind of cool, but I'm struggling to see applications for it. That, like, I mean, you do have Town Planner, you do have all of that. Yeah. River! That's her name. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, they're really cool. That it's going to happen.
I think you need the nanotech particles. Like, you need some kind of floating, imagine like a material that floats there but you can't see it. Yeah. Like, imagine like glass, but you can't see the glass because the nanoparticles are so small that you can see through it, but when you shine something on it, then it actually displays. You can
say all the different stuff, yeah.
Now that would be, because
there's no proof of concept.
I can see the planes of glass there.
Yeah, but that's not too bad. Like, this is more like proof of concept. It's the same like with all the touchscene stuff, that everyone always knew that there was always going to be like a touchpad or all of that. Or people always knew there was going to be a place where you could add all your friends online. People always knew all this stuff. The same way with holograms, we always know that it's going to be there. And these are the starting bits of the proof of concept, and I'm just really amazed at how far it's come along. That really worth checking out. It's pretty spectacular. I don't know. And it's got cool music, so what do you got to lose?
Bandwidth.
Well, yeah, hey, if you're watching this, you can spare 2 minutes to watch this.
Yeah, you're losing bandwidth now, so...
Yeah.
Ha!
Okay, what's your one?
I'll go with this one, eh? Forbes did this, Your Life in 2020. They did this massive sort of thing with a whole bunch of people. This frog design company got involved.
Frog design?
I have no idea who they are.
They're frogs.
But yeah, there's I didn't read the articles. There's like 10 articles there. Like, fuck that. I don't read articles. I should, but I got better stuff to do.
Like
anyway,
watch videos.
But
they do have
but they have 5 videos, which is awesome, and they're only 2 minutes each, so it's nice. And they go through and they talk about all the different future scenarios that they come up with in the year 2020, like how your life will be changed in the year 2020. And they played it safe. Like, they didn't do the things that could happen and could be getting here in 2020.
It's
like,
just all the stuff that we know is going to happen.
Yeah. They're very, very mainstream views, but it's really good to see Forbes, like a very mainstream news company, businessy, whatever they do, magazine. Are they a magazine or a newspaper?
Yeah, magazine.
Magazine, yeah. But it's good to see they're doing mainstream stuff. But okay, so
the medical one was really cool.
The medical one was cool.
That's
it was basically having, you know, like screens in your house where you basically you can do a real-time checkup. You have monitors on you that always check your blood sugar levels, or always check your heartbeat, and you know, can send that back to your doctor.
Well, the Apple has been working with that with the iPhone for a bit. They're trying to make the actual phone like you always connected to you.
Yeah, biometrics type stuff. Yeah,
that is cool. Like I would love
awesome,
that. Well, we've spoken about it before, but I still totally like get wet over it. Just permanently monitoring everything about me, like on the actual device, and so I can see how unhealthy I am.
And I think their big thing too was the whole the pop-up screens and stuff. Like, for example, they had this thing with like choices and stuff like food. So you'd go to a you know, to Macca's or something, and a screen would pop up on the tray telling you your calorie intake, and it also recommends you food items based on what your past eating history has been.
Because it all connects together. It's not a static environment. That whenever you go to consume anything more, it's just, hey, you should eat this because this will benefit you now, and you're at risk of getting Alzheimer's, so consume these blueberries.
Yeah, it's good because it actually tells you, like, you say you go to a restaurant and your doctor can see all that stuff as well, like all that you've eaten and what you should eat.
Online at the moment with that, there must be some basic things where you can put in your medical information and get some feedback. I haven't checked it out.
There should be something,
it's not a hard thing to do.
It should be getting there, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess I haven't really been sick for many years, so it's kind of, I haven't had a need to check it out, but that'd be worth looking up.
Yeah.
Especially with it's going to be a massive, massive thing to actually keep all of that on record.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of other videos, things like, your reputation, this was a cool one, an augmented reality thing, an idea that we've had for a hell of a long time. There's an app I want to make that I've had in a similar idea with augmented reality. Basically the idea that you could walk around and you look at someone and it displays all their sort of social data on top of their head.
Like their Facebook profile.
Yeah, pretty much their Facebook profiles. Imagine you look at someone and it recognizes them based on facial features and all that stuff, and it shows you their Facebook status. So their status, their current relationship status, what their interests are, all that stuff.
Their rating on hot or not.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Be good.
Or you could rate them right there. You're like, man.
Well, that's true.
You
could go around like cyber graffiti. You see someone ugly, you're like, he's fat.
Yeah, that was that was the idea. Yeah, on the way to shopping, it's like there's a fat woman going past. It'd be funny if there was like 100 comments on her saying fatty, fatty, fatty.
Yeah, especially if people didn't know. It was like only a slight minority of people actually use it. You could just be like utter douchebags. I mean, it's cruel, and I don't recommend it at all because I'm nice, but